right, everyone, we are going to continue on with our press conferences for the day. We are now joined by Ty Gibbs, driver of the number 54 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. If you have a question for Ty, just raise your hand. We'll get you a mic. We'll start with Bob and then go to Jeff.
Bob Pockris, Fox Sports. How would you describe how you feel as a driver 5 races into this season compared to 5 races last year?
Just experience and getting more time on the track is what's really important for me, and being able to have the experience has been very valuable in my career. Of course, we only have 20 minutes of practice, so got to make the best of that, but over time you get more experience and it helps more and more. So I feel like I've been working really hard, my team's been working really hard, and they've been doing a really great job with the setups, and I feel like I've been doing a great job with the feedback, so it's just kind of working, and as it should be, right, when you work hard. So we just keep it going and try to keep figuring it out, and hopefully we can start winning.
And you lead the series with 4 top 10s. What does that say about you and what you're doing?
It's been great. Yeah, kind of, it's just been really good. My team's been doing a great job. We've all been working really well together. I've been having a lot of fun racing in the Cup Series, and it's really cool. Yeah, I'm a little smaller here, so we're going to get the bigger chair up here. Yeah. This one's a lot bigger. Hopefully everybody can see me.
Ty, unless I'm remembering wrong, I feel like by the time you showed up on our radar in stock cars, like you were already fast on road courses. So at what point in learning how to drive or your development was the breakthrough for you where you're like, okay, I'm pretty good on these type of circuits?
To be honest with you, it started just on sim racing with my buddy Austin Green. He's actually in the Xfinity Series this weekend for his first time. So we always would join sessions together and practice, and it could be any different car. It could be dirt racing or asphalt racing, ovals, road courses, and we were always really fast, and he was always just a little bit better than I was, or about the same as I was on there. So that's just what helped me. And then studying it, and then having off seasons to just do something else and not just race all the time. Those are all the 3 things that I could say that led to my success in road courses. But I have, it's just an Xfinity Series, not in the Cup Series yet, so got to still work on that.
All right, we'll go to Zach and then Justin.
Zach Sterniolo, NASCAR.com. Ty, to that point, with the success that you've had in the Xfinity Series, what have you felt in the road courses in the Cup Series with this car so far? Do you feel like you're closer to finding the success that you've been looking for at this level on the road courses?
Yeah, kind of. I've been really strong. I feel like last year we were really good at the road courses, and Indy we were really fast, and we got spun out, and then we never got a caution again. So we've been really good everywhere. Just got to kind of hit it right and on the right day, and then hopefully that would lead to a win.
Go to Justin and then Rob.
Hey, Ty, Wyatt Watson with FrontStretch.com. First of all, I didn't get your thoughts on the new restart zone before turn 20 and how that will affect restarts and the chaoticness that we saw last year.
Yeah, it definitely should help, but at the same time, we're all funneling down the one pretty small corner in a way. It's really wide to the right, but we're all going to the left, and that's kind of the tighter side. So it should help, but I don't think it's going to be the saving grace. I think it's just the nature of the racing.
And then last week, it looked like you had the fastest car times at Bristol. Can you just tell how fun it was to race in those kind of conditions with the tires falling off like that?
Yeah, it was definitely different. And I don't know if that was a fix to it all, right? We had tire fall off, but it was more the tires falling apart than it was, you losing time from overdriving it. It would just go. It was stickers, cords, blown tires. So it was just 3 stages. You a little bit of fall off on the stickers, but it was just really different. It was more just saving and kind of, it reminded me when we went to Dover in our car in 2021 and in General Tire, we had blowouts there. That particular weekend, just trying to do the same thing, just kind of going slow and hoping your tires didn't blow.
With all those good runs too, it just gives confidence where you feel like you're just getting closer to that moment where you break out and get that first win too.
Yeah, I feel like I've said in the past, going off of, I don't really feel like it spikes my confidence. I just feel like I work hard every week, and I love racing, and I try to go at it every week. And if I can't, then I just finish the best I can, and that's just the way I look at my career.
We'll go to Rob and then Jerry.
Rob T. Johnson from thepodiumfinish.net. Ty, I'm just kind of curious, first of all, what's it like to evolve your relationship with crew chief Chris Galen? And secondly, just the remarkable consistency, these 4 top 10s in a row. Like, what's it like to have this dream start to your season?
Yeah, it's really great. I've worked really well with Chris Gale. He's been my my crew chief for the past couple of years since 2021. So he's been working with me for a minute, and I feel like we've got a good connection. Also, my engineer Kyle Abrams has been really working well with us. He's been with me. Also, he's been with Chris Gale for the last, since 2021. So we've all been working really good together, and we're going to keep hammering down.
Jerry, then Alan.
Jerry Jordan, kicking the tires.net. 4 top 10s, 2 top 5s in the first 5 races here, in this season, and you're led 137 something laps. So what's it like for you right now to be riding high like this? And you're out in front of the Cup field last week for a long time. What was that like? What was going through your head?
Yeah, it's really cool. I've gone to Bristol since I was a young man, so I've been there a lot, and being able to go and lead laps there like I did last year in the night race is just really cool. It's a place that's really special to me, and it's fun to come run laps there, but at the same time, we just work hard, we have fun, and most importantly, we go there and do the best we can, and if we can't do the best we can, we finish wherever that's going to be.
Alan, and then Bob and Steven.
Alan Cavana. I'm just looking at the map here on the track. Turn 7, 8, 9, and 10 is go up the hill to 10. How is that? Can you describe that challenge as a driver, what those turns are like, and the uniqueness of them?
Yeah, well, our challenge just got switched today because they switched the track limits rule again. So it's going to go back to what it was previously last year, and it's going through that section is really tight because between 8, 9, 10, you're using the rumple strips all the way in one corner, and your right side tires are almost in the grass, the way we have breaking track limits rule at NASCAR. And then you're cutting right over to the left, and an exit of 9, I believe, before 10. There's a lot of bumps on the exit of that rumple strip. They're kind of almost like swells. It's like it's really weird feeling. So it's just a lot of head shaking between there. You're kind of getting bounced around, so it's pretty physical, I feel like.
Bob, then Steven.
Last week after Bristol, Chris Gale came over to you and looked like maybe he was giving you a little bit of a pep talk. I was curious, did you need a pep talk after Bristol?
Chris really cares a lot about me and about the racing and the team, and he's really supportive, and he wants to win as much as I do every single weekend. So him having to be able to talk to me, we just, it's one team. It's not just me driving. I don't just deserve the win. He does as well. So if anything, he might have been, it helped him out too, talking to me, and we're just one big team. So, I definitely could use a pep talk here and there just to keep me back in shape, but I feel like I'm pretty solid outside of that.
I mean, he said that Bristol was one of those races where you felt like going in, that was one of your best tracks and you could win. I'm curious just how much more do you feel like, okay, you're going in, when you go to your best tracks, that you have a good shot to win versus maybe a year ago?
Yeah, I think just having more experience, like I said previously, is what's really helped. Bristol's probably the most amount of track time I've had at that single track on the NASCAR schedules between ARCA, K&N, and I did some late model stuff there, so it's just really helpful to have experience there. I feel like it would be a lot different in the way of learning to have 3 50-minute practices like they used to do 5 years ago. So right now you just have to use all the valuable sim time you can and study and go after it.
Steven Stump, frontrush.com. Ty, the last 2 races, JGR just had rocket ships, along with winning. You guys, all 4 of you guys led 50 laps at Phoenix. You guys were 1, 2, 3, 4 at Bristol towards the end of the race at one point. Can you describe the dynamic in terms of, I guess, working together between you, Martin, Denny, and Christopher, and if that's maybe a contributor to why you guys have been so well the last 2 races?
Yeah, first of all, we need to give all the thanks to Jukas Racing on our aero department, alongside with Toyota with this new Camry XSC body. They've done just a great job with it, and seeing the work paid off is really great, and I'm happy for all those guys. And then our team is great. We have a lot of great teammates. A lot of different characters, which is really cool, and I think that's really helpful in a team. I feel like we all think differently. We all come from pretty different backgrounds, I feel like. So it's good atmosphere there, and going to the drivers' meetings on Monday, I can tell that we all want it just as bad as each other do. So all the great feedback, it just only helps us get better and better.
Thank you.
Yep.
Did I miss anyone with a question for Ty? We got one in the back there.
It's getting lower and lower. The seat's going lower. It's fine. No, it's fine. I'm good.
Hey, Ty. Eric
It's been going lower. I was like, what's going on? Yeah.
Hey, Ty. Eric Sarita, Game Day Productions. The Drivers' Council has been in effect for a few years. What are your impressions of how it's evolved?
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of stuff with that deal. I get all the information, I see it, but my most important thing right now is just racing and then driving the race car. So anything outside of that, I kind of just push aside.
Any final questions? All right, Ty, thank you very much. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
All right, there's the checkered flag. Great job, driver.